In a quiet valley surrounded by towering mountains, a small egg once tumbled down a steep cliff, finally coming to rest in a soft nest of straw and feathers. This nest, however, did not belong to eagles, but to a humble flock of chickens. The farmer, seeing the strange but beautiful egg, simply placed it among the rest, unaware of the remarkable journey about to unfold. From that egg hatched a creature unlike the others. His beak was sharper, his talons stronger, and his wings, though folded and small at first, hinted at an untapped power. But as the days turned into weeks, the young eagle knew no difference. Surrounded by clucking hens, he learned to scratch at the dirt for food, to peck at seeds, and to hide beneath the coop's wooden beams when the rain came pouring down. The hens and roosters treated him as one of their own, and so he grew, believing himself to be a chicken like all the rest. Yet there was something inside him, a faint stirring, a whisper of the wind, a longing that could not be named. Sometimes he would gaze up at the clouds, watching as shadows passed overhead. His heart would leap, though he knew not why. One bright morning, as the sun bathed the valley in golden light, the eagle chick was pecking at the ground when a sudden, sweeping shadow crossed over him. He looked up, blinking against the brilliance of the sky, and saw a magnificent sight. High above, wings spread wide, eagles soared with effortless grace. They circled the peaks, gliding on invisible currents, their cries echoing from the mountaintops. For a moment, time seemed to stand still as the young eagle watched, mesmerized. The chickens around him paid no mind. They were busy searching for grubs, content in their simple world. But the sight had awakened something deep within the young eagle. That night, as the stars sparkled above and the wind rustled the leaves, he lay awake, his thoughts spinning. Could he, too, soar like those majestic birds? Or was he bound to the earth, a chicken by fate and by choice? The next day, he approached the wise old hen who had raised him. "Mother," he asked quietly, "why do I feel so different? Why do I long to fly high, while everyone else is happy here on the ground?" The hen clucked gently, her eyes kind but sad. "You are special, my child, but this is the life we know. Flying is for the eagles, not for us." But the longing inside the young eagle would not be silenced. Every day, he watched the eagles above, feeling their freedom in his very bones. He began to spread his wings in secret, flapping them hard, trying to lift himself from the ground. At first, he only managed to stir the dust. The other chickens laughed, telling him to stop his silly games. "You're one of us," they said, "meant for the ground, not the sky." Despite their words, the eagle persisted. Each day he practiced, growing stronger and braver. His wings beat faster, his heart pounded louder. Still, he could not leave the earth behind. Then, one afternoon, as a storm gathered over the mountains, the winds howled through the valley. The young eagle, caught in the open, was swept up by a powerful gust. Instinct took over as his wings unfurled and caught the wind. For the first time, he lifted off the ground, rising higher than he ever thought possible. Fear and exhilaration warred within him as the earth fell away. High above the valley, buffeted by the wind, he remembered the eagles he had seen. He tilted his wings and let himself glide, feeling the currents carry him. Below, the chickens watched in amazement, their voices lost in the roar of the storm. The young eagle soared above the clouds, his heart singing with joy. As the storm passed and the sun broke through, the eagle found himself circling alongside others of his kind. They welcomed him with outstretched wings, recognizing one of their own. For the first time, he saw himself reflected in their proud eyes. He realized that he had never been a chicken at all, but an eagle destined for the sky. With a triumphant cry, he swooped and dived, mastering the art of flight. He soared over mountains and valleys, rivers and forests, seeing the world in all its beauty. The life he had known among the chickens faded into memory, replaced by the boundless freedom of the open air. Yet he never forgot the valley where he had grown up. Sometimes he would return, gliding silently overhead, watching the chickens below. He felt a quiet gratitude for those early days, for they had taught him patience, resilience, and the courage to dream. But now he understood the truth. He was an eagle, born to fly, The story of the eagle who grew up among chickens is more than just a tale of mistaken identity. It is a reminder that sometimes our surroundings can shape who we believe ourselves to be. We may accept limitations, not because they are true, but because they are familiar. But deep within each of us lies the seed of something greater, a potential waiting to be awakened. When we dare to look beyond what we've always known, when we listen to the quiet voice within that tells us we are capable of more, we can rise above our circumstances. Like the eagle, we can discover our true nature and embrace the freedom that comes with it. So, whenever you feel out of place, or when others tell you that you cannot achieve your dreams, remember the eagle. Remember that your wings are meant for soaring. It may take time, courage, and persistence, but the sky is vast and waiting. All you need to do is spread your wings and take the leap. In the end, the eagle's journey is a celebration of self-discovery and the power to rise beyond expectations. It teaches us to trust in ourselves, to pursue our passions, and to never be afraid of flying high. For within each of us lies the heart of an eagle, waiting to take flight.